He's my friend.
Tell me you don't love her!
Your mother is dead.
Care for the way you're looking at me.
My name is John Henry Clayton. I came home to bury my mother. Ended up burying a lot more than that. Fowler, Wyoming, dust, horses, and hypocrites. Hadn't seen it in years. Riding back felt like swallowing broken glass. The old man, Reverend William Clayton, told me Ma was dead before I even dismounted.
Your mother is dead.
No embrace, just cold judgment. He wanted to know why I left, why I became a gunslinger. Everything his God frowned upon. He noticed I wasn't carrying. Left that life behind, I said. Wasn't sure if I believed it.
How did she pass?
In my arms, lying beside me in bed. Weeping, calling out your name.
I stood at Ma's grave alone. She'd wanted the north field cleared for planting. Now she'd never see it. Another failure on my tab. In town, most folks didn't recognize me. Mr. Parsons at the store did, called me.
And so you went off to war.
The old man sent me to the saloon for cider. The irony wasn't lost on me. That's where I met Frank Tillman. Loud-mouthed bastard who'd killed 4 men and wouldn't shut up about it. Mocked me for being unarmed, for being the preacher's son. Dave Turner ran him off. Dave remembered me, brought up Big Jim Westfield, a name I'd tried to forget. I told him I wasn't looking for trouble. My father explained what was eating this town. James McCurdy, rich son of a bitch buying up land for the railroad, had men like Frank doing the dirty work, gunslingers like Dave adding weight. He asked if that's why I came back. It wasn't. I came back because Ma died and I had nowhere else to be. I worked the field Ma wanted cleared. Every tree I chopped felt like penance. Physical pain's easier than the other kind. That night,
Is it your plan to come to church tomorrow?
I wasn't ready to pretend I believed in anything.
Come back here! What is the reason you came home?
I didn't know I had to have a reason, Pa.
Next morning, he went to service without me. I stayed in the field. After church, the men gathered. The sheriff had run off overnight. They wanted to hire guns. The Reverend said no. He'd contacted the U.S. Marshal. But these farmers knew better. When you're poor, the law don't give a damn. I was working when Mary Alice appeared. Hadn't seen her in 8 years. She'd been married to Tom Watson for 8 years now. Had a son. Said she waited for me, but I never wrote back. She had to move on.
I waited for this day, thought about it, planned what I might say. Well, I better let you get back to your work.
Maybe after I get settled, we could ride out to the bluffs like we used to.
I'm married, going on 8 years now. I have a little boy, Charlie. I thought you knew.
No, I did not know that.
What could I say? She did right by marrying Tom. In town, Frank beat Daniel Peterson bloody in the street. I watched Frank's fist crash into Peterson's face again and again. Part of me wanted to end Frank right there, but I walked up calm.
May I take him home?
Frank got in my face. What would I do if he said no? Nothing, I told him. I was nothing now. The townspeople helped carry Peterson to safety. That night at dinner, I told the old man what I'd never said. Watching good men die in the war made me question everything. If God was real, why'd he let that happen? My father got angry. Said I chose that path, went to war to kill, not to find God.
God is not responsible for the life you choose.
I did not choose it!
Next day, Dave and Frank's crew rode to Peterson's farm. Peterson came out with a shotgun. Dave tried talking him down. Think about your wife and kids. Peterson started to lower the gun. Then Clyde shot Peterson dead. Just like that. Clyde mocked Dave for talking too much. Dave didn't say a word. just put a bullet through Clyde's skull. But Peterson was still dead. After the funeral, the townsmen pooled $200 to hire me. The old man refused on my behalf, told them I'd left that life behind. Dave reported to McCurdy about Clyde. McCurdy was pleased. Peterson's widow had sold. So had 2 other families. Fear works. But McCurdy told Dave to stick around in case I decided to be who I used to be.
I want Frank to take care of things when it comes to the farms. I believe it's only a matter of time before John Henry Clayton picks up his guns.
Back on the farm, I got into it with the old man, threw it in his face that he wished William had lived instead of me. He denied it. But I saw the disappointment in his eyes. Frank tried to intimidate Mr. Chadwick. The townsmen ambushed them. Killed one of Frank's men. Frank executed one of his own, suspecting a traitor. I visited Mary Alice.
I need to understand why you didn't come back. I think I'm entitled to that much.
The thought of coming back to you, I swear to you on my life, I tried coming home.
Before the war, she'd given me a red ribbon from her hair. Asked me to bring it back if my feelings stayed true.
You still have it?
Does it matter?
I'd like to know.
You were right to marry Tom, Mary Alice.
Walked away. Tom had been watching. That night, he asked about her feelings. She told him what he needed to hear.
You're my husband, Tom. I have no regrets.
But I still had that ribbon. McCurdy tore into Frank for inspiring the townspeople to fight back. Next day, Frank killed Chadwick. The widow sold, but told McCurdy she'd spit on his grave when justice came. The old man and I were buying supplies when Frank showed up. He spilled his drink and made me clean it up on my knees.
I care for the way you're looking at me. You want to act like a pilgrim, but you still got the attitude of a killer.
I tried to leave. His boys jumped me outside, beat me bloody while the town watched. My father screamed for help.
Somebody help us!
Nobody moved. Mary Alice tried to help.
Where you going?
He's my friend.
McCurdy convinced Tom to sell and leave. Tom agreed. Next day, Dave visited. Asked me not to go after them. We'd both been to war, both seen things that changed us. I promised I wasn't planning trouble. A few days later, I went to church. The old man cried tears of joy. After, Mary Alice greeted me warm. Then Tom shoved me.
Tell me you don't love her!
I said nothing, just walked away. Tom realized he'd gotten it wrong. I wasn't trying to steal her. He canceled the sale.
I've decided not to sell to you. I've been thinking my...
Shut up!
McCurdy warned him there'd be consequences. In the church, I told my father everything. Norton, Kansas. 2 men started trouble in a saloon. I killed them both. But one bullet went through a window and hit a boy in the street. Killed him instantly. About William's age. I broke down. That boy's face haunted every dream. McCurdy showed up at Mary Alice's, told her she had 32 hours to clear out. Desperate, she came to me. I told her to take the offer, get Tom out alive. That night, my father went to McCurdy, pleaded for the Watsons. McCurdy refused. Frank's crew jumped the Reverend in an alley, stabbed him. Townspeople found him and got him to the doctor.
Don't Don't you even think of leaving me, old man. Not now, after everything we've come through.
McCurdy reamed Frank out for acting without orders. Next morning, I sat by the old man's bedside. When his eyes opened, he begged me not to go after them, said it would get me killed. I told him the truth. This wouldn't end until someone ended it, and I only knew one way. I retrieved my hidden gun, stopped at Parsons' store. He brought out a Lamat revolver, 9 rounds and a 10-gauge shotgun barrel. Rare piece. I walked to McCurdy's saloon. The whole town watched. Inside, I asked for little Ned. Shot him dead.
Stay where you are, boys! God damn you.
Drew both pistols and told every fool in that room, leave now or die. Some were smart. The rest chose their fate. I killed them with years of practice. Frank ran upstairs. I found him there, put one through his skull. Outside, Dave was waiting. Had to be. It was his job. I told him to walk away. He couldn't. We prepared to draw. The Lamat was heavy, threw off my balance. I asked if he'd let me get my Colt. Dave agreed. Honor among men who'd seen war. I went back in, retrieved my Colt. But instead of facing Dave, I went upstairs. McCurdy was by the window, gun shaking. I was faster. My bullet sent him crashing through the glass to the street below. With McCurdy dead, Dave lowered his gun, let me walk away. I knew what came next. Bounty hunters, glory seekers, they'd all come for me. I couldn't stay. My father begged me not to go. I promised we'd see each other again. Wasn't sure I believed it. I rode out as the sun set. A year later, Mary Alice died. I didn't go to the funeral, but I tied that red ribbon to her headstone under cover of darkness. Some promises you keep, even when you can't explain them. When my father died, I didn't return. Too many ghosts in that town. I learned, you can't hang up your guns and expect the blood to wash off. Leaving violence behind doesn't mean violence leaves you, it just waits. Patient as death. And when you pick up that gun after swearing you never would, that's when you know you were never free of it at all.